Now to the road to the Oscars, and one of the nominees for Best Actor, Colman Domingo, the first ever Afro-Latino and first gay Latino to be nominated in the category. I sat down with the Rustin star to talk about the journey and what the history-making nomination means to him.
What's your name, soldier?
Private Harold Green, sir.
From appearances in critically acclaimed films like Lincoln and Selma.
We built the path as we came, rock by rock.
To his Emmy-winning role in the HBO series Euphoria.
The hardest part of having the disease of addiction, aside from having the disease, is that no one in the world sees it as a disease.
Colman Domingo has been a Hollywood fixture for more than 30 years, but now nominated for an Oscar in what was his first major leading role in the Netflix film Rustin.
They either believe in freedom and justice for all, or they do not.
You've been on this journey for 3 decades, you know, doing off-Broadway gigs, bartending in between. What does it mean to you to be an Oscar nominee?
You know, I actually hope that this is inspirational to my fellow journeymen, the people out there who are doing the work for a long time and may not get a lot of shine. All those regional theater actors, off-Broadway actors, background performers, to know that, you know, I'm one of them.
Domingo is up for Best Actor for his powerful performance, portraying civil rights activist Bayard Rustin, who was pivotal in organizing the March on Washington.
What did you know about him before you actually read the script?
I know more than most people, because I learned about him when I was about 19 years old, when I was a student at Temple University, when I joined what's called the African American Student Union. And I thought, who is this? And the fact that he organized the March on Washington, and he was openly gay. My mind was blown as a 19-year-old, probably a 19-year-old who was still sort of like trying to navigate his way as an openly gay man as well. I found him like, oh, here's somebody who is really owning his power. I wonder and I question if maybe the fact that I stumbled upon him when I was about 19 years old, how that affected me and how I navigate my way through my industry in many ways, how I believe that I should be regarded by the way I see myself. And I feel like, and that's limitless.
Bye!
Domingo also played Mr. in the recent adaptation of The Color Purple. Oprah Winfrey, one of the producers.
True or false, your mother used to actually write letters to Oprah in hopes that one day she would see you and recognize your talents?
True.
You've got to tell me about this.
Okay, I'll tell you this. Yeah, I'm a mama's boy. And every so often my mother would say, you know, I wrote Oprah today. I was like, why? Well, because Oprah helps people. It would happen over and over and over again. I just didn't believe in those dreams. And I remember very clearly, she says, well, you got to play the game to win. She said, you got to have faith.
Oprah later saying she never received the letters, but she got the message. For Domingo, it's another reminder of his remarkable journey and perseverance through hard times.
At one point, you almost walked away from acting altogether.
Yeah.
What kept you going?
Listen, no one does this alone. No one gets here alone. I've curated and cultivated, I think, such good people that we really invest in each other and really believe in each other. And we're honest with each other. So I owe it to them, but also owe it to not only my husband. And I think it's always important to have a good group of people around you who remind you actually are reflections of who you are, and have that in spades. I think the work that I was seeking was always seeking me, and here we are.
Wow, what an amazing man.
Yes. I loved talking to him. I really did. Just his whole story, how he never gave up. He always believed in himself, and he always thanked the people who were around him who helped carry him through. And now he's having this moment right now and could potentially win the Oscar. His performance is incredible. Many consider him a favorite to win. And I also got to talk about this because, you know, I'm our resident fashion expert when it comes to the red carpet.
We don't know that, but yes.
All right, so Colman Domingo, we do have some pictures here. He's been like leading the way as best dressed on the red carpet for years. So this was from a few years ago. That was a Versace tuxedo that he wore. He was trying to lift people up out of the pandemic at the time. He says that his fashion is about telling a story. So he did give me a hint for the Oscars this year. He did say that he is going to wear Louis Vuitton. That was breaking news for us right here on GMA. So watch for it on the red carpet. He also promised, since we're going to be there for the pre-show, that he felt bad for me since we're going to be there for 5.5 hours. He's like, I'm going to bring you coffee. And I said, I'm going to hold you to that. If you show up empty-handed on that red carpet.
Okay, we're going to be watching for that moment.
Exactly.
That moment.
That's so awesome.
It was really great talking to him.
That was a great conversation.
Yeah, thank you. All right, the Oscars, again, air Sunday, March 10th, right here on ABC, starting at 7 p.m. And again, we've got the whole pre-Oscars show on ABC and on ABC News Live, and we'll be live on the red carpet for Good Morning America Saturday and Sunday.
All the things.
Yes.
Boom, we got it all coming up right here.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.